Welcome back to Auto Gearbox, your go-to spot for the latest in automotive news, reviews, and everything in between. Today, we're taking a closer look at something truly legendary that just got a modern twist. It's rugged, it's iconic, and it's back, the all-new 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 70. After nearly 4 decades of staying largely unchanged, Toyota has brought back the Land Cruiser 70 series with a significant update. But let's get one thing straight, this isn't a flashy, high-tech SUV. The Land Cruiser 70 has always been about toughness, durability, and purpose. And in 2026, it stays true to that heritage, with just the right amount of refinement. So what's new? At first glance, it might look like not much has changed. That classic boxy shape is still there. Round headlights, flat panels, and a design that looks like it was carved from a solid block of practicality. But look closer, and you'll notice subtle tweaks, slightly modernized front fascia, a redesigned grille, and LED lighting that keeps it road legal while still looking old school cool. Under the hood, things get interesting. The 2026 model now features Toyota's 2.8-liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder engine, the same one found in the newer Helix and Prado models. It produces around 201 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque. That may not sound like much in the age of supercharged everything, but for a vehicle built to survive deserts, jungles, and everything in between, it's the perfect balance of power and reliability. And for the first time ever, the Land Cruiser 70 comes with a 6-speed automatic transmission. Yes, you heard that right. After years of being offered only with a manual gearbox, Toyota has added an auto option, and it's a game changer. Whether you're crawling over rocks or hauling gear through the outback, the smoother shifts make long journeys far less tiring. But if you're worried that Toyota has softened the Land Cruiser 70 too much, don't be. This vehicle is still built on a ladder frame chassis, still uses solid axles front and rear, and still prioritizes mechanical simplicity over digital complexity. No fancy air suspension or touchscreen gimmicks here, just locking differentials, a transfer case, and steel everywhere. Inside, the cabin has been brought into the 21st century, just barely. You get a basic infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, some upgraded materials, and even a digital driver display. But overall, it's still as rugged and utilitarian as you'd expect. Big buttons you can use with gloves, hard-wearing surfaces, and that unmistakable feeling that this is a vehicle meant to be worked, not just driven. Safety. It's better than before. Toyota has added features like lane departure warning, pre-collision braking, and even adaptive cruise control. It's not going to rival a luxury SUV in terms of driver assistance tech, but for a vehicle that was once sold without airbags, it's a huge step forward. One of the most exciting things about the 2026 Land Cruiser 70 is that it still appeals to the same people it always has: off-roaders, farmers, military forces, and adventure seekers. Toyota didn't try to reinvent the wheel here. Instead, they refined a legend. Made it more comfortable, more efficient, and just a bit more modern, without compromising what made it great in the first place. This is a vehicle that feels like a statement. In an era where SUVs are becoming more like crossovers, the Land Cruiser 70 proudly says, "I'm still a real 4x4. It doesn't try to be flashy. It doesn't care about lap times. It's here to work, to explore, and to endure. And let's not forget, the Land Cruiser 70 has an almost mythical reputation for reliability. Around the world, in some of the harshest environments on Earth, these things just keep going. The 2026 model promises to carry that torch even further, now with improved fuel efficiency, a more refined ride, and lower emissions, all without sacrificing its bulletproof DNA. So who is the new Land Cruiser 70 for? Honestly, anyone who values function over form, who needs a machine that will get them there and back, no matter what, there, looks like. It's not for the daily commuter who wants plush leather and ambient lighting. It's for the person who looks at a mountain range and thinks, I wonder what's on the other side. Toyota isn't chasing trends with this one. They're reinforcing a legacy. And in a world full of soft roaders pretending to be tough, the 2026 Land Cruiser 70 is the real deal. Thanks for watching this episode of Auto Gearbox. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a modern classic, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments, would you daily drive a Land Cruiser 70 or keep it as your weekend warrior? Until next time, keep your wheels on the ground and your eyes on the horizon.